Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, The Pages We've Been Finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? Nah.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. in the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. That's not right. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
I feel bad for these guys. You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hi, welcome.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
So who's in for a bet this year? $100 says there'll be at least one fender bender between the floats.
For that amount of money, you'll cause it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wager. Too many opportunities for interference.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
It's not opening.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about a next week.
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Man, these walls must be paper thin. Very annoying. I don't think this is how a hotel or an inn should work. Having that radio play from the other room and then you could hear that song playing this loud, God. These rooms gotta be hella cheap.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
It doesn't budge.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right.
There's another cult stash.
Sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take one unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Tapio, how are you on the line?
I need bolt cutters.
Take care.
I can't wait to hit the haunts. We should check the town out first. You know, do research, introduce some locals.
I need something to cut this.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good.
Hello.
Hello to you too.
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deer Fest. Drinks, snacks, some charades, maybe. Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer-themed.
Deer themed charades? What are you gonna be doing? Like, eating grass, prancing around, looking majestic? Looking like this guy? Whoa. Saga's arm there doing some gymnastics. Stretching, bending in a way that it shouldn't be.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Oh, okay. There's a door, ma'am. Maybe you can close that. But I guess you're just reading, just using the bathroom to read. But you know what? I get it. I respect it. Can't find a place in this quiet, sleepy town to read in peace, huh? Okay, there's nothing new here. Rose is not on her shift, so she can't tell me weird shit. I guess I'll just pay a visit to the sheriff's station. I think there's anything else really here for me to find. So, and I'm guessing like the red buildings are the only ones that you can actually go inside. So yeah, guess I can cut through here. It's this spot. Whoa, that dude just flipped his newspaper. Not in like a normal way. Maybe that's how they read in Bright Falls.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Everything is locked up.
Hello, how are you?
Woman in a black suit, huh? Smoking outside the police station.
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Yeah, we could tell.
I can't get through this.
How's the force reacting to two of their colleagues getting brutally murdered by a dead man? Still no reaction to that? Everybody's just trying to ignore it. Never happened. I've already seen this. Anybody else new locked up?
This guy, I don't like it. It's staring at me.
Help! Turn it away! Turn it away!
Make sure to write down that he's never done this before. He always comes home right after work, or at least calls to let me know he'll be late.
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
Interesting. They're missing. Yeah, the two cops that found the murder site with Nightingale over at Cauldron Lake, and now they're gone.
It won't open.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's really going to be anything new to find in town, at least not right now. Probably should just go to Watery. But I'll just check anyway.
And we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
Gotta remember to buy stuff for taco night. Hot sauce, extra hot. Show Pete who's who.
Hi.
Okay, I don't think I've been to the park.
What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Fly away. Find a happier place. Go while you still can. And what about old Margaret? Where will I go? Who will I look after when all my little friends are gone?
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, I can actually go back to Cauldron Lake. Interesting. Why would I want to do that, though? I guess if you miss something? Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any more exploring in these places I've already been to until I get these bolt cutters or keys or whatever. So let's head to Watery.
Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before a backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around. The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Tell me about it.
Watery's definitely quaint.
How's it going?
I bet they have good fish here.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
I don't see no hole.
Let's she get loose from the mooring.
hitched her up so securely. I swear this vessel has a mind of its own.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Is that Ati? He's just out here singing.
Okay then. Catchy tune. Excuse me. Do you know where... Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
How do they know my name, by the way? Have I met that person before? Have I announced my presence in this whole town? Yeah, probably people have heard of FBI agents investigating the grisly murder, but the name? My name? Then yeah, there's also this weird thread that maybe Saga maybe used to live here, according to Rose, the weird waitress. Wait, what? Old Scratch? Satan our savior? So Thomas Zane, if I'm remembering my Alan Wake 1 lore, was is he a writer or was he? I guess he was a director. Yeah. Remember Cynthia Weaver? That was a lamp lady, and Emilia Hartman was the psychologist that tried to take control of Alan Wake in that. Yeah, there was that place. I think Alice was trying to set up Alan to go meet him because of his anger issues. Yeah, something like that. And Hartman, we find out his eventual fate in the Control DLC, the Alan Wake expansion. This is quite the performance. How long is this song? Oh, this is a safe room, a break room.
You are a handsome dear.
So things are definitely going to shit eventually here.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga. I need to find Ilmo Cascella.
See you around.
Didn't Mr. Blum here just tell her to her face, like actually say the name Goskela? And we've seen the commercials, and they call themselves the Koskela brothers. Why is she pronouncing it as Koskela? It's a very nitpicky thing for me, but yeah, I kind of find it ever so slightly annoying when games or any sort of media actually, like, whenever characters pronounce things differently, like names that have like very specific pronunciation, like, and it's not something that's, I don't know, can be attributed to intentional storytelling. It's as if and I think it's more apparent in video games where voice acting is basically done separately. Nobody's actually doing the dialogue with each other. They all record their lines separately, and like they can't seem to decide on a pronunciation of a word or a name, and it just bugs me. They have people telling them, "Oh yeah, this is how you pronounce it." Like in fiction, like the Mr. Blum right there just actually pronounced it, and then suddenly Sog here would pronounce it differently, putting the accent in somewhere else. Koskela. Like they weren't given the direction. Anyway, I for something, I need to go to a bridge. Yeah. I guess this is it. I would also like a map.
A trailer park. Ilmo Cascella. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Yeah, we'll do.
Profiling may move the case forward.
I love them commercials. Okay, let me just stand here awkwardly in front of you in total silence while I go to my mind place.
Ilmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer. Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction. Ugh. All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yaku and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
Yep.
Lighthouse.
Nothing? What am I paying them for?
Guess they're busy.
Ay, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing.
Yep.
Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Jaakko. They're just slacking.
What's the point?
Flooding did this?
Bridges are built so they can fall down. People come into your life so they can leave. We're all born so we can die.
Got a fucking poet over here. You know, I'll just go ahead and get the keys on my own. Could probably do it. Thanks for the help, Ilmo.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
How dreary. Like those piped in cheers. Ah, so we will end up in the lighthouse. Cool. Looking forward to that.
What was that?
Oh, my health is not all the way up to 100%? Wow, okay. Okay, game. We really want you to be using all your resources, because I just naturally assumed that your health would be, you know, automatically filled up in between chapters, but no, okay. Oh shit. Got the fucking flash here.
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both? Another rhyme. Nope. Ugh. Keep trying.
Where are these bolts? Supposed to be right on top of them. They on the ground? So yeah, typically when you solve these rhyme puzzles, the game gives you stuff. What am I missing here? Is it just right under my nose? Yeah, typically the game is also pretty good at just showing the prompt if you're close to something. Is it because no, I still have space on my inventory. I can't get it.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
Right, yeah, a charm. A charm or... Yeah, it's not really apparent what exactly changed. Okay, yeah, now this is kind of annoying. Annoyed at the game for not making it clear. Annoyed at myself for not getting exactly what happened here. Yeah, I see that one bolt there. Can't do anything about it. There's no prompt to interact with it. Yeah, I'm just not sure what exactly happened. Do I need to get a crossbow? Where I can pick up crossbow bolts? Is that it? Oh shit, who are you? Oh, it's... Oh, I guess this is the thing.
Oh,
charm.
Alright, I was overthinking it. So the thing that changes isn't automatically going to be in the vicinity of the puzzle. Okay, I already have one of those. So, good to know. I have an extra life. Another one. 2. Let's take the long way around, just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Yeah, so I'm guessing now that the cult of the tree is probably comprised of the townspeople, including the Koskela brothers, and they're banding together to oppose the Taken. Well, I mean, this spells it out, but I'm guessing it's townspeople. That's why it's all over the place. That's why it's very much very visible, and the game is making a note of how, oh yeah, they're probably doing this as marketing, so yeah. That's why I have these stashes all over the place. Make you think that, oh, the cult is a bad organization, but no, they're actually here to help. Or I guess maybe just protect the town. Or at least to respond to the Taken. The dark presence.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, sisu. These days, sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights motorcycle club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. It was coming fast.
Yeah, there it is again. Alan Wake this time, saying it out loud. Koskela. The Koskela brothers. Saga. Why are you saying Koskela? I missed one. Cauldron Lake. Well, I guess they are killing people. So...
Another cult stash?
Does not sound like they're having a good time over there at Coffee World.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
Okay, so is the code 527. That's the one bolt there. Maybe that's the first one. 2 here, so that's the second. And 3 on the 7, that's why it's the third. At least that's my logic. I wish it would tell me how many slots it takes in inventory, instead of just saying, no, you can't pick this up, but whatever.
was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts about Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And, oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello. Hi there, Pat. That's not Wendy.
More of those rhymes.
My notes here. So why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right. Looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky. The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter.
Oh, shit. Well, now there's less monsters.
Okay, crossbow. You get the bolts back after you kill the enemy. And I don't know how much damage that does. Maybe a lot? I don't know. Fortunately, it's not a one-hit kill. Also, I'm still not sure what exactly changed when I solved that nursery rhyme. I guess those wolves came around? I don't know if that's a good thing, though. Yeah, I need like a charm. Is there like a charm anywhere that appeared? Also, yeah, crossbow takes forever to reload. And it's also just one shot. So, yeah, that's feels like it's going to be a last-ditch effort, last resort, considering how slow it is. And it's not like it just kills enemies instantly. Like, if you're really running out of ammo, that's it. But even then, you'd still have to kill the enemy to get the bolt back, so... Okay, so that what changed. Wolves appeared. So great. Unless they drop the charm? Maybe?
I can use this charm on my bracelet. Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Alright, let's see if we can hit this dude from over here. Oh! They recognize. I don't think that second shot affected them. Let me try one more time. Third time's a charm, right? Yeah, I got a trophy for that. Interesting. I'm not even sure what that trophy was for. It said in one go. Okay, now I have to go pick up those bolts. Let me quick save real quick. Actually, I just used up all my painkillers, so let me see if I could get some more here. No, well, I got these trauma pads. Might as well take them. Okay, where's the third one? Pretty sure I shot 3 bolts, unless I missed like one of the shots, maybe the second one, because I was wondering why they didn't react. So I guess that one's lost. I don't know. Would it be like stuck on the ground? That's another mystery.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Oh, it's flooded. So I guess I have to do something first before I can go to that area, to that cabin. Wait, what? Attract bullets fighting them? That sounds cool. But this is a game changer, though. Ooh, okay. It's also pretty good.
Saga realized the crossbow could hold 2 shots at the same time. Had she just not noticed before? Or had the weapon changed somehow? Like in a dream?
Scratch stalked through the forest, a terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
Okay, so yeah, I started really late, and it's also really late now. So I'm gonna call it here. And I think it's also a good spot to stop and then start again because we'll be entering Coffee World. So there's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be the next 3 hours of playing, I'm sure. Well, maybe not 3 hours, but a couple at least, considering how slowly I play this game. Just taking it all in, because I'm still really digging it. This session has been mostly just a lot of talking, a lot of exploring, and that's fine. Setting things up, and I did get a new weapon, so that's cool. Finding out how this crossbow works. Also finding out how more of these rhyme puzzles work. So, you know, did some stuff. Not the most substantial, but we got started with Saga again after spending a lot of time with Alan. And now, like, I've also unlocked the ability to change between Alan and Saga, I think. I haven't done it yet, but looks like that's going to be the case. I mean, the game does tell you outright that you can just do it. You can just change between the two to continue their stories, and it's up to us, up to the player. So I think what I'll end up doing is just getting through a chapter with Saga, and then once I'm done with her, I'll go back to Alan, and I'll just be switching back and forth. That's going to be the plan, I think. Just to always keep things fresh, keep the story moving forward for both of them. Yeah, sounds like the ideal situation. Yeah, anyway, that's it. Tomorrow I think it's going to be a much longer session, because I'll have more time. It's holiday over here. So, yeah. Gosh, yep, it's November 1, All Souls Day, or is it All Saints Day? I forget. Perfect season for Alan Wake. Yeah, probably gonna go hard tomorrow and the day after since it's back-to-back holidays, which is great. Depends on how long this game is and how fast I get through. If I really like go hard tomorrow and Thursday, maybe I can play like 4 hours, 5 hours. Don't really have any plans. Oh, is it? It's the plan. And I think I read somewhere that the game can take anywhere between 15 to 20 hours long. Depends on if you want to do everything, explore, or try to do everything. I'm leaning towards maybe this taking me 20 hours. And so I played 8, and now I think I'm running into like 10. Wait, let me just check. I can actually just see here. Yeah, okay. 9.5 hours. Yeah, I've done 3 chapters for each, I think. Or I'm on the 3rd chapter for Saga. So, I don't know how many chapters there are, but... So yeah, Initiation, that's Alan Wake's story and Saga Story's return, and it's really looking more likely that she has a obviously she has a history with this place. She's still in denial, but I guess there's also that seed of doubt that maybe it could be the story stuff with the Dark Presence, Alan Wake writing a story and writing her into this town in Bright Falls and Watery when that isn't reality. But I'm also leaning towards the possibility that a local girl that I'm betting once I find her trailer that's gonna cement the fact that she did come from Watery. She knows all these people. Well, she used to. Everybody still knows her, or well, not everybody, but people do recognize her. That her daughter Logan died tragically, drowning, and of course that connects her to the Dark Place, the Dark Presence, Alan Wake, because drowning. That's it. And there's the board that connects everything. Looking forward to playing more, basically. So let's just save right now. Alright, saved just now. 9 hours 48 minutes played. Alright, now I'm sure that I'm not gonna bother checking it because I just made the hard save. Alright. Maybe I should check this out too. Look at this again. Go over it when I start the next session. Just to make sure that I have everything down pat. Yeah, anyway. Alright, that's it.